Hi guys, Rory again. We're reading another book, and today's book is Charlie Cook's Favourite Book by Julia Donaldson. This one is actually one of the hippie kids' favourite books as well. We've read this one before. Let's read it again. Once upon a time there was a boy called Charlie Cook who curled up in a cosy chair and read his favourite book. You can see him there on his chair, reading one of his books. About a leaky pirate ship which very nearly sank, and a pirate chief who got the blame and had to walk the plank. The chief swam to an island and went digging with his book. At last he found a treasure chest, and in it was a book. You can see him digging for a treasure box there. Look, he's got a book inside the box. About a girl called Goldilocks and 3 indignant bears who cried, "Who's had our porridge? Who's been sitting in our chairs?" They went into the bedroom and Baby Bear said, "Look, she's in my bed, and what is more, she's got my favourite book." There she is, in the bed. She's got his favourite book about Sir Percy Pilkington, a bold and fearless knight, who told the dragon, "Wait, I'm not quite ready for the fight. You must hear this one first." And then his armour clanked and shook. "Ho, ho, hee, hee," as he read aloud a joke he'd found inside his favourite book. Have you seen a dragon laugh before? I don't think I have. He's told him a very funny joke from his favourite book about Rowena Redalot, a very well-read frog who jumped upon a lily pad and jumped upon a log, then jumped into a library, who stood beside a brook and went, "Read it, read it, read it," and she jumped upon a book. And she's scaring the children by jumping in that window. Not sure they were expecting that at all. About an oak tree full of birds. Each bird had built a nest, and they had a competition to decide which one was best. They chose an owl to judge it, and the winner was a rook, whose nest was lined with something, because the paper is torn in the corner. I think it said book. About a girl who saw a flying saucer in the sky. Some small green men were in it, and they waved as they flew by. She tugged her mother's sleeve and said, "Look, Mum, what I've just seen." But Mum said, "Hush, I'm trying to read my favourite magazine." She's reading her favourite magazine in her favourite chair. About a wicked jewel thief who stole the king's best crowns, Dr. Foster's painted galoshes. Well, that's an advert there at the bottom. But then got stuck behind some sheep, which slowed his car right down. The king dialed 999, and soon the cops caught the crook and flung him into prison, where he read his favourite book. He's in prison there, look, and he's reading a book. About a greedy crocodile who got fed up with fish and went on to land to try and find some other kind of dish. He went into a bookshop, and he there grew even greedier, while reading on page 90 of a large encyclopedia. There he is in the bookshop, Mr. Crocodile. About the biggest birthday cake the world had ever seen. A team of royal cake makers had made it for the Queen. The cake was so delicious that the famous spaceman took a slice of it to Jupiter. He also took a book. Can you see him floating in space? But he is holding a book in space. What a strange spaceman. About a ghost who glided around a castle every night. carrying her head and giving everyone a fright. She kept it up till morning, then she found a shady nook, and she put her head back on again to read her favourite book. She's found a nice spot there, and she's put her head back on to read a book about a cosy armchair and a boy called Charlie Cook. Oh look, it's gone full circle, and she's talking about Charlie again, sitting in his cosy chair, reading a book. That was today's book, Charlie Cook's favourite book. See you soon. Bye.